All right, sir, you're Lively Stratton?
Yes, ma'am.
And this is 19-33601. Mr. Stratton is charged with capital murder of multiple persons. Mr. Radford has filed a writ asking for a bail reduction. I think we talked about this and reset it so that the state could bring any witnesses, and then I would make my decision. Mr. Radford, do you have any witnesses?
Yes, we call Lively Stratton for the purposes of this hearing only.
Best you can, sir. Please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm the testimony in this hearing will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Go ahead, Mr. Radford.
Can you state your name for the record?
Lively Shade.
And Mr. Stratton, you are the defendant in this case, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And what is your bond currently set at?
I think, after the appeal, I don't think my bond was ever set.
So it's your understanding that you have no bond at this time?
Yes, sir.
What was your bond set at prior to your trial?
I think it was $1 million bond.
Okay. And prior to this incident, have you ever been convicted? Well, you hadn't been, this conviction was overturned by the Court of Criminal Appeals, correct?
Yes, sir.
And prior to this incident, were you ever convicted of any crimes?
No, sir.
Where did you live at the time?
In Beaumont.
In Beaumont, did you have a job?
Yes, sir.
Okay, how long have you been incarcerated?
Going on 7 years.
7 years? So do you have any substantial savings or any monies that you have collected?
No, as far as my bond, everything would be, no contributions from like friends and family.
If the judge were to set a $250,000 bond, do you think it's possible that you had family members and friends that could make that amount?
It'd be a stretch, but I think it'd be possible.
Pass the witness.
Any questions?
Mr. Pratt, tell me about the means that your family has. What do your parents do? What kind of assets do they have? What kind of income do they have?
Well, my mom, she gets Social Security disability. My uncle, he's been a professor for the last 30 years. So, I'm pretty sure he's got, a good amount like saved up, in travels and stuff like that.
Do your parents own their homes?
No, man.
Do they have cars? Does your uncle own his home?
He probably does as well.
And he's a professor at Lamar?
No, he, lives in another state.
So would you agree with me that amongst the members of your family, you have considerable means to try to post a bond?
I wouldn't even say considerable because I mean, my uncle is really like kind of tight as far as his money wise. So it'd just be an if, even if he feels like doing it for me.
I don't have anything further, Judge.
All right, thank you. Any other witnesses?
That's all I have, Judge.
Ms. Melfino?
Judge, I would call Detective Coffin.
Good morning, sir. Would you please raise your right hand?
Yes.
Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give in this hearing will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Thank you. Go ahead.
And before beginning, Judge, I asked the court to take judicial notice of the trial that you presided over some years ago, which gave you obviously a very good insight into the totality of the circumstances and the facts involving this case, and that there were 4 victims of this case. So just ask Detective Coffin, would you state your name for the record?
My name's Frank Coffin.
And were you one of the lead detectives on the case State versus Lively Stratton?
Yes, ma'am, I was.
And that involves the homicide of 4 individuals here next to Lamar campus here in Beaumont, Jefferson County.
Yes, ma'am.
And you were involved heavily in the trial process preparation, et cetera, and you know what came before the court. Is there anything that you would like to add for Judge West's consideration with respect to a bond being set for Lively Stratton?
Well, Judge, I don't know that I nor Beaumont has seen a murder like this before, where 4 people were gunned down so close to a college campus, so carelessly, so quickly. And I can't recall anything like that before. So I think that in itself states that's a significant event as far as murder is concerned.
Detective Coffin, based on all of your years of training, experience, investigation of homicides, et cetera, do you feel like Lively Stratton presents a significant threat to the community of Beaumont if he is released?
Significant threat.
And do you feel like they're based on the totality of all these circumstances, there's a great likelihood of his flight if he is released from custody.
I would imagine that there would be, if, knowing what he's faced with, knowing the amount of time that he'd already been sentenced to prison, the time that he can be sentenced again, there's no upside, to not leaving.
I don't have anything further, Judge, unless the court does from the detective. I just have a couple of statements for argument.
Okay, no, thank you, sir.
Judge,
Oh, you
yeah.
have to ask questions. I'm sorry.
Detective Coffin, you testified at the trial, is that correct?
No, I
You
didn't.
did not? Did you observe the trial?
I did.
Okay.
Well, no, I did not. I'm
So you
sorry.
didn't watch the trial and you didn't testify at the trial?
No.
Okay, so you don't know what happened at the trial?
I was not there for the day-to-day, but I do know what happened. I was here at the courthouse helping prepare with evidence, with witnesses,
But you didn't watch the testimony, did you?
with interviews. I did not watch the individual testimony.
Were you aware that the jury found that two of the victims evidently that they didn't convict him of killing the two guys with the knives? They convicted the two guys without weapons. Were you aware of that?
I'm not aware of the details of how many people or of how he killed each person. No.
Okay. That's all I have.
Anything else? No, Judge. All right, thank you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am.
Ms. Malvino?
Judge, I would ask for a bond in this case that is equal with what the facts of this case are, with the fact that we have 4 homicide victims. I think an ask of $250,000 is extremely low. I think it's offensive to the court to ask for a number like that for all 4 individuals, maybe $250,000 per individual. So that's back at the $1 million bond that he was originally set on. The court, unfortunately, is required to set bond on multiple murders in Jefferson County on a quite frequent basis these days. And I think something in excess of $1 million is more than a reasonable ask in this case.
Thank you, Ms. Malvino. Mr. Radford?
Judge, I would point out that the jury did find that there was evidently self-defense in 2 of the victims and that there was an error in the charge and that a new jury may find a different result based upon a new jury charge that should have been propounded to the jury. I think that the court should set a reasonable bond in this case.
All right, so taking into account the testimony of the prior trial that I did preside over and argument by counsel, I'm going to grant the writ and set bail. I am going to find that bail in the amount of $1 million is appropriate for the nature of this offense and in line with what I know about the case and the argument. What if there was bond made, there would be a GPS monitoring device required and house arrest. I would obviously, if that bond was made, need to know what that address would be. And then we will get the case set for an announcement and then move it to the trial as quickly as any you guys are ready to do that.
Do we have a discovery?
And Judge, I do have an update while we're here on it.
Sure.
With respect to discovery, Ms. Mayfield was very diligent in going through what we had, what we were able to locate on some thumb drives that we had made as just a backup in this case. Obviously, with the age of the case, et cetera, the court is aware of some of our hurdles we've had in recreating this massive file. Basically, we've also been working with Detective Coffin and BPD to make sure that we can get everything that is available to us to provide to Mr. Radford. I have done a spreadsheet type itemization of the media that I believe is there. What I would ask so that counsel and I are on the same page and make sure we both have the same things is that he would go through and itemize this in comparison with mine and make sure he can let me know if he feels like there's anything that's missing. I will do the same now with this media itemization. I will go through and compare it to the hard copy file itself and cross over and make sure that we're not missing anything, but I do have 2 flash drives to turn over to him today. I also have spoken with multiple family members. And when the court has a little bit of a slower period towards that first part of March, we have meetings set up to meet with the family. I feel like I'm in constant contact.
Okay. All right, so yeah, if you guys will go through that, if there's any issues that you need me to get involved with for any reason, just let me know. Do you anticipate the time to go through some of that to get closer to where we need to be longer? You want to do a little longer?
Yes,
recess?
ma'am, I've got two big trials coming up in Orange, one at the end of this month and one at the end of February.
What I'll do is 60 days and let's just see where we get, start going through that, media.
We do the end of March, is that gonna be going in April?
Whatever 60 days
I'll
is,
get
or
it covered.
make sure you have a vacation letter
I will.
on file and we'll work around that.
Thank you.
And start going through it in the meantime, so that when we get here, you've at least gone through and we know it better where we are on the media and the discovery and things like that.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Thank you, Judge.
all right, you can go back with the bailiff. Thank you, detective. And I don't have an order, if you can, send an order. We don't really need that. So if you'll, Ms. Burge has already been, sworn. Mr. Gomez was here and previously sworn. Mr. Coleman, you may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. Good afternoon, Mr. Gomez. Would you please state your full name for the court reporter?
Jose Enrique Lopez.
Jose Enrique Lopez Gomez
And Mr. Gomez, where do you reside, sir?
In Delaware Drive,
on Delaware Drive.
Is that
1426.
1426 Delaware Drive in Port Arthur, Texas? In Jefferson County, Texas?
En el condado de Jefferson.
And what do you do for a living? How are you employed?
¿Y en qué trabaja?
Trabajo en una compañía aquí en Byron.
I work for a company here in Biter,
What kind of work do you do for that company?
En la construcción.
construction.
All right, very good. And are you married to Brenda Zuniga Hernandez?
Yes.
And do the two of you have any children?
¿Tienen hijos? Yes.
How many and what are their ages, please?
¿Cuántos? ¿Y cuántos años tienen? ¿Cuántos años tienen?
4.
4 children. ¿Y sus edades?
Uno tiene
One is
14,
14,
el otro tiene 12
the other's 12,
y el otro 8
and the other 8,
y 5.
and 5.
All right. And back on June the 8th of 2023, were you having an event at your house on Delaware?
Sí,
Yes.
What was the occasion?
era el día del papá.
It was Father's Day.
All right. And was Omar Alexis Lopez Gomez there?
Sí.
And he is your cousin, right?
Yes.
And what about Cyrano Lopez Ruiz?
Él es mi tío.
He's my uncle.
Okay. And he was there, right?
Yes.
Sí,
Yes.
And were your children there, your kids, were they there?
sí.
Yes.
And was everybody kind of in and out and about that house there on Delaware?
Sí.
Yes.
Kids inside, kids outside,
Sí,
Yes.
people celebrating, people drinking,
Tomando.
sí,
Yes.
drinking alcohol,
sí,
Yes.
including yourself?
sí.
Yes.
Now, at around or about 9 p.m., would you consider or would you consider yourself to be intoxicated?
Realmente
In reality,
no había tomado como 2 o 3 cervezas. No,
I only drank 1 or 2 or 3 beers. I wasn't drunk.
Okay. And I think I left out someone. What about Thomas Arce Perez? Was he there?
Sí,
Yes.
Is he a friend or a neighbor?
¿Es su amigo o vecino?
sí, es mi amigo.
Friend.
So at some point, did you see your neighbor, a Ricardo Pagan Rodriguez, walk down or walk through the neighborhood?
Yo estaba adentro de mi casa
I was inside my house
comiendo con unos amigos.
eating with some of my friends.
Cuando yo salí,
Whenever I
porque
came out.
escuché que estaban como discutiendo, diciendo algo,
I heard that some argument.
y yo dije, bueno, ¿qué
So
traen?
I said,
Y
well,
fui a
what's
ver,
going on?
y fui a ver qué
So
pasa.
I went out to see what was going on.
Y me dijeron,
And they
y
told
me dijo
me,
mi primo, va
My
a
cousin
venir.
told me.
Well,
venir su
let's not,
vecino.
let me do this. Let's not talk about what someone else told you,
De lo que alguien más me dijo.
because that's hearsay, and we can't use hearsay in most instances in this court.
Cuando vinieron,
So- My question is, at some point that day, did you see your neighbor, Ricardo Rodriguez?
sí,
What did you see him with?
Pues traía una pistola
He had a gun
y una luz.
and a light.
Eso fue lo único que yo le miré que traía.
That was the only thing that I saw he had.
I want to correct something, Mr. Gomez. I may have misspoke about the date. I may have said June the 8th of 2023. What I meant was June the 18th of 2023. Does that sound about right?
Was Father's Day.
Father's, okay. Now, you said you saw Mr. Rodriguez with a firearm? Or did he have a machete at some point?
Yo nomás le miré la pistola y
I only saw the gun.
los machetes
Está
creo que
mal.
los traía escondidos porque
The
ahí
machetes must have been hidden
yo no se los vi.
because I didn't see them.
Okay. May I approach the witness, sir?
You may.
Gomez, I'm going to show you what I am marking as state's exhibit number 1, which is a Google map. Would it help this jury to understand the layout of that neighborhood on Delaware if we were able to use that map?
Entonces, vamos a hacer esa mapa para que le puedas explicar al jurado dónde está la calle Delaware.
Esto es la de.
It's,
Y esta es mi casa.
you said you can see all this right here, the straight.
And we're gonna
It's Delaware.
get to that, but would it help this jury to understand your testimony?
Su testimonio, si vieran esta nota,
Como que sí.
que si lo se yo entender.
Sí.
Okay,
Yes.
and is this a fair and accurate layout or depiction of that neighborhood?
Y si enseña bien la vecindad donde vive.
Yes.
Yes. Sí, it's correct.
Now, at this time, State Officer States Warrant, I'm tuned to Defense Counsel for inspection.
No objection.
States one's admitted.
Permission published, sir.
Yes, sir.
And it may be a little hard to see, Mr. Gomez. And if you want, you can refer to the screen behind you if that helps. But is this Delaware Street here?
Sí.
Yes.
I really should have brought my glasses. Let's see.
You want one, Tommy?
No, I got it.
Good, Tommy.
Oh, thank God, this for you. Thank you. I need to give you one of those. All right, again, Delaware Street here, and I'm looking for 1426.
Estoy buscando 1426.
Does that look like where your house would be on Delaware Street?
¿Dónde está su casa en la calle Delaware?
Sí.
Yes.
And your neighbor,
Y su
he
vecino.
lived down the street,
Enfrente como dos casas.
1339 there. Is that fair enough to say?
Sí.
I'm just
Yes.
gonna circle it so I won't lose my place here. Probably should have circled it ahead of time. 1426 is here,
1426, ese es ahí.
Sí.
and Mr. Rodriguez's house
El señor Rodríguez.
is here at 1339. Right there?
49.
Sir,
49.
49. 49?
Yeah,
Or 1349? Okay, and on the map, I represent to you that it says 1349.
there's a claim number.
Okay? So essentially just walking distance from where your house is located.
Sí.
Yes,
Um.
You can just leave them.
At some point, was there an argument?
Estaban discutiendo, pero yo no los vi, yo estaba ahí.
they were arguing, but I didn't see I was inside.
That's fine, but at some point, there was an argument.
Yes,
And at some point, did Mr. Rodriguez return to your residence, to your house?
yes.
Was he alone or was he with someone when he returned?
He has someone else with him.
This other person who was with him, do you see that individual in the courtroom here today?
La otra persona que andaba con él, ¿usted lo ve aquí hoy en la corte?
Pues, la mera verdad, yo ni me acuerdo cómo era, pero
Reality, I don't even remember what he looks like.
porque nunca lo había visto yo.
I've never seen him before.
You don't see the individual here in the courtroom today that was involved in that argument.
No ve al señor que estaba involucrado en el argumento aquí en la corte.
Well, let me ask it this way. So Ricardo Rodriguez, your neighbor, was involved in an argument at some point, correct?
¿Verdad?
Sí.
Yes.
And Rodriguez came back to your house after that argument, correct?
A su casa después, ¿verdad?
Sí.
Yes.
And he was with someone, right?
Sí, estaba con
Did you see that person he was with?
¿Usted vio a la persona que andaba con Ricardo?
Pues,
Well,
pues hay alguien aquí que se parece, pero yo no.
somebody kind of looks like him, but I don't know them.
I didn't ask you if you knew them. I'm asking you if you see the person
Si lo ve
in the courtroom today
aquí en la corte hoy.
that was with Ricardo Rodriguez on that day.
Yo no sé si después no. Ese día estaba oscuro.
In reality, I don't. It was dark that day.
That person that was with Ricardo Rodriguez, what did they have with them, if anything? The person that was with your neighbor, Ricardo Rodriguez, were they carrying anything?
Sería, ¿ellos traían algo en las manos?
Sí.
Yes.
What was it?
Miren,
Era un arma grande. Como un cuerno de chivo, una K-47, no sé
like
cómo
an
se llama.
AK-47, I'm not exactly sure
No sé cómo se llama esa.
the correct description.
A firearm?
Una arma, una pistola,
Un arma grande,
Yes.
una pistola.
a pistol, and it was big.
May I approach the witness, Judge?
You may.
Mr. Gomez, I'm showing you what I'm marking as State's Exhibit number 2. Is this a representation? I'm not saying it's an exact photograph,
Es la fotografía exacta.
but for demonstrative representation, does it represent the type of firearm?
Sí, algo así.
Yes, something like that.
Yeah, at this time, State Officer States 2 is a demonstrative exhibit.
Your Honor, and I'm going to have to object, I've never been provided with any kind of demonstrative evidence that the prosecution planned on introducing in court. I don't really even know if that's accurate because there was never a gun located in the scene resembling that. Nobody ever gave a description saying that it was this color, this make, this model. I don't think that and I think that it's prejudicial, frankly.
Often for demonstrative purposes, for the purpose of showing the type of firearm. I'm not in any way representing this an exact photograph of it.
That objection's overruled. States 2 is admitted for demonstrative purposes only.
Mr. Welch, Judge.
Yes, sir.
Again, motion states exhibit number 2, Mr. Gomez, is this
Este es.
type of firearm that was being carried by that
Que
individual?
traía el individual. ¿Qué se parece? Dimensión.
Sí.
Yes.
What did that individual do with that firearm?
Ah, le pegó a toda la gente que estaba ahí.
He hit everyone that was there.
All right. Did the individual also point that firearm at everyone who was there?
Sí, a todos, por eso no, nadie se pudo defender.
Yeah, that's why nobody could defend themselves.
Well, now, that's what the other person was doing with that AK style firearm. Ricardo Rodriguez, what was he carrying and what did he do?
Tenía una pistola y
He
una
had
luz.
also and
Y
a light.
les puso la luz a mi primo
And
y
he
le
shined the
pegó en la
light
cabeza.
on my cousin and he hit him in the head.
Y luego le pegó a mi tío.
And then he hit my uncle.
Uh, and your uncle is, what's his name?
¿Cómo se llama su tío?
Sirino.
Serino. Okay. And did Serino and Omar have to go to the hospital to get their injuries treated?
Yes.
And did you go to the hospital as well?
Yo no fui porque me quedé a esperar a la policía.
I didn't go to the hospital. I stayed back to wait on the police officer.
Did you go to the hospital at any point?
Sí, sí, pues, please.
I went after.
And when you went to the hospital, was Omar and Serino still there at the hospital?
Sí.
Yes.
Sí, la persona.
Hold on, we need to do it with a question. You can't just talk.
Thank you. You may.
Let me show you what I am marking. Only what I've marked is state's exhibits numbers 3 through 7. And I'm gonna ask you if you recognize these photos from the hospital that day.
Sí.
Are those photos of Omar and Serino?
Sí.
Is that how they looked on Fair and Accurate depictions of how they looked on that day? You know, at this time, state offers states exhibits 3 through 7. And I'm tendering to defense counsel for her inspection.
No objection.
States 3 through 7 are admitted.
Commissioner Posters
Yes, sir.
and Mr. Gomez, while I'm doing that, while I'm publishing these photos, did the two men, Mr. Rodriguez and the other individual, did it appear that they were acting in concert or acting together? See,
Yes.
I am publishing for the record state exhibit number 3. Is that Omar there at the hospital?
En el hospital?
See,
Yes.
states 4 is just another shot of Omar at the hospital.
En el hospital?
See,
Yes.
states 5, is that the back of Omar's head? See, do you
Yes.
see any injuries there?
¿Usted ve algunas heridas?
Sí.
Where?
Yes. ¿Dónde?
Aquí
On the side
y aquí en la cabeza.
and on his head.
States exhibit number 6 is this Sereno,
¿Eso es herido?
Sí.
Yes.
and states 7, that's just another shot of Sereno.
Sereno?
Sí.
Yes.
Did you have a weapon?
¿Usted ve?
No.
No.
Did you see any of the other individuals there at your house with weapons?
De los que estaban conmigo,
And so, they were at my house?
Yes, see,
nadie tenía armas.
No, nobody had any weapons.
if the police
Sí, la policía.
found 2 machetes, do you have any explanation as to why there would be 2 machetes?
Pero no sé por qué hay dos.
No, I don't know why there's 2 machetes.
Yo les hablé en la mañana.
Again, we gotta keep the question and answer. You can't ask, you can't talk until I ask the question. May I approach, Judge?
Yes.
I'm showing you what I've marked as state's exhibit number 8. Is that a fair and accurate
This is.
photo of your house there on Delaware?
Sí.
How it appeared back in 2023?
Así se veía su casa en el 2023.
Sí.
Yes.
Offering state's 8, Judge, I'm showing it to the defense counsel for inspection.
No objection.
States 8 is admitted.
Permission to publish, Judge.
Yes, sir.
For the record, I am publishing state's exhibit number 8, and just to give the jury some type of an idea, that's your house there on Delaware, right? See?
Yes.
Did, I think you may have already mentioned this, but you did in fact talk to law enforcement that day, right?
Sí, habló usted con la policía.
Sí, mi esposa.
¿Usted o su esposa?
Mi esposa.
My wife did.
Did you give law enforcement a statement at some point?
Yeah.
Sí.
Yes.
Oh, okay. May I approach?
Yes.
I think I understand your answer now. What date did you give this statement to law enforcement?
¿Qué día es ese?
El día 22,
¿Qué día completo? Diga el día completo.
el 6, el 22, el 23.
6/22/22.
So it happened on 6/18, but you gave your statement
18, pero ustedes.
6/22.
16/22. Yes.
And have you told or testified to this jury to exactly what you put in your statement and what you told law enforcement?
Y lo mismo que él puso en su declaración en donde dijo la procurador.
Sí.
Yes.
All right, pass the witness, Judge.
Thank you, Mr. Coleman. Ms. Brazo?
Good afternoon, Mr. Gomez.
Good afternoon.
Did the police ever provide you with a photo lineup of any individuals after June 18th of 23?
18 de julio.
Y la policía miró.
Y le dio fotos de algunos individuales. Le enseñó fotos la policía.
Maybe I can kind of clarify. Do you know what a photo lineup is?
¿Sabe lo que es cuando le fotografía de individuales para poder reconocerlos?
Parece que sí.
I think so, yes.
Para identificarlos.
Sí.
Sí.
To identify them, yes.
Okay. Were you ever shown a photo lineup by the police?
¿La policía le enseñó fotos?
Parece que sí.
I think so, yes.
When were you shown this photo lineup?
¿Cuándo le enseñó?
Pues para identificarlo creo que lo buscaban por Facebook.
To identify them,
El
I think they
policía
found them through
de por
Facebook,
alto.
the Port Arthur police officer.
Y fue así como ellos supieron quién era.
And that's how they found out who it was.
Mr. Gomez, I'm asking, did you ever pick or choose an individual from a photo lineup that the police presented to you or showed you?
Le enseñó.
No, a mí no me dieron fotos.
No, they didn't give me any
No
photos.
me dieron fotos.
The man that you say had the AR-15 or AK-47, I think it's the man with the gun,
El señor con
the large gun, the rifle. Did he have a machete?
¿Él traía un machete?
No.
No.
And were you aware of a machete that was found after the 18th
Después del 18
near your house?
por su casa.
Pero sí, había otro machete y
Yes,
yo les
there was
hablé a los
another machete and
policías.
I called the police.
Oh, you're the one that called the
Usted
police.
fue que le habló al policía.
Where did you find this machete?
Abajo de un árbol
Under a tree
en
Who's,
mi casa.
at my house.
and when the police came to your house the night before,
La noche anterior.
did they search around your property for weapons?
Su propiedad. A ver si había otras armas.
Solo buscaron ahí donde se pelearon
They only really searched
enfrente.
where they fought in front.
So they didn't search anywhere else around your property, just out in the street?
Solamente.
Sí.
Yes.
Who called 911?
Mi esposa.
My wife.
And was there a call, or on that phone call, was it stated that there were shots, multiple shots being fired?
Habían disparado el arma varias veces.
Si alguien llamó,
Y cuando llamaron, dijeron que habían disparado la arma varias veces.
pues yo creo que sí.
I think so, yes.
Okay. Did you hear multiple shots being fired when you were inside the house?
Varias veces cuando estaba dentro de la.
Yo no estaba adentro de mi casa, estaba ahí
I wasn't out inside of my house. I was,
estaba afuera, pero
was outside.
mis amigos estaban hasta la orilla de la calle.
but my friends were like at the edge of the
Estaban
street.
en el garaje.
But I was, ¿usted sabe?
Ujú,
I was in the garage.
Okay.
Y ya después, cuando él
Then
venía,
after, whenever he was coming,
venía disparando.
he came and he was firing.
Who was firing?
¿Quién estaba disparando?
El otro, el otro señor.
The other man.
the other man, the bald man, the tall man?
Ricardo.
Ricardo.
Okay. And Ricardo, that's your neighbor that you're good friends with, is that right?
Sí, es mi vecino.
Yeah, he's my neighbor.
And you're good friends
He's
with
my
him,
amigos.
is that right?
Éramos amigos,
We were
pues
friends.
yo nunca tuve problemas con
I
él,
never had any trouble with him.
pero ese día que él
But
venía
that day,
disparando,
when he came and he was firing,
me dijeron ellos que iba a venir, le digo,
they
él no va a
told me
venir
he's gonna come over here.
porque yo me llevo bien con él.
And I said, he's not gonna come over here. We get along well.
Y cuando él venía, yo lo miré que venía
And I saw that he
disparando
was coming and shooting,
y me paré enfrente de él
and I stopped in front of him
para calmarlo, le dije,
to try
"Cálmate,
and calm him down, and I said, calm down,
para no meternos en
so
problemas",
we don't have any problems.
y no me escuchó.
And he didn't listen.
Y
So approximately how many shots did you hear Ricardo fire from his gun?
um,
I don't know.
Was it more than one?
Era más que una? Yeah, debe ser.
sí,
Yes.
And do you know where Ricardo was when he fired his gun?
sí,
Yes.
Where?
¿Dónde?
pues,
At his house.
cuando disparó el arma,
Cuando disparó la.
oh no, él ya estaba ahí enfrente de mi casa.
Oh, no, he was in front of my house.
In the street?
En la calle.
Ujú.
Yes.
Now you stated that the man with the rifle came to your house and hit everybody with his rifle. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. And did you also testify earlier that he hit Omar in the back of the head with the rifle?
Sí,
Yes,
yo lo vi.
I saw.
Was there an individual that was there that, according to you, does not want to be named, that was hit as well?
Que no quiere que su nombre sea dicho.
Que estaba ahí otro individuo.
Sí.
Sí, había alguien más.
Yes, there was someone else.
Y ese señor no tenía un pie. No,
That man
no
didn't-
tiene un pie.
That man doesn't have a leg.
Was he there when the police arrived?
No.
No.
So he left prior to the police leaving.
Yes.
Did he leave with the machete?
¿Y se fue con el machete?
Los machetes se quedaron allí.
The machete
Yo no
stayed
sé
there.
si se los robaron.
I don't know if he took them.
Okay. Your Honor, may I approach? For refresh and recollection, I don't know how you want to handle this. I would like for you to read your witness statement that you made,
La declaración que dio.
not out loud, just,
No en altavoz.
and you're probably gonna have to help him because it's in English.
En English.
It is an English judge, and if she's reading it in English, then you're.
Well, I don't know how we want to handle this, but before I ask him questions about his statement, I just need to make sure he understands what it says and what he wrote. Even though it's typed.
I mean, I think if you want to ask a question that he says he either doesn't recall or is different, then you would do that section by section or line by line and point out that specific
Okay,
point, and then she could, then at that point, translate it, that specific
Okay.
point in English. And if necessary, we could take a break if it was something longer, but I think we can do it if you go ask the questions,
line
and if
by
it's something
line.
different, if it's for impeachment purposes.
okay. So I just asked you previously
Le pregunté anteriormente.
if
Sí.
the man with the rifle,
Señor.
well, strike that. I asked you
Le pregunté
previously
anteriormente.
if you
Si
previously
usted-
testified
Testificado.
that the man with the rifle hit everybody there
Le pegó a todos, estaban ahí,
with the rifle.
con la regla.
Sí.
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to ask you to read
Preguntar que lea.
and I can kind of mark it so he's aware. There's about 3 sentences that I would like for him to read, starting here to there. So I
So
don't know.
if
what-
you, and Ms. Burge, if you would translate those sentences to the witness.
Mientras que estaban peleando, el señor con la rifle fue y le pegó a Omar en atrás de la cabeza, con lo de atrás del rifle. Esto fue cuando yo vi a Omar, que tenía cortado el brazo izquierdo. Yo traté de pararlo, pero el hombre con el rifle volvió y puso su atención sobre mí y me empezó a corretear. También le pegó a otro de mis amigos que no quiere ser identificado. Que él le tumbó la rifle y se cayó al piso.
Que le quitaron el rifle.
Ujú.
Nadie le quitó el rifle.
So she's read it. Now you can ask a question.
Okay, do you understand what was just read to you?
Sí.
Yes.
So this is the statement
This is
that you gave on June 22nd of 2023, and it's signed by you. Do you remember making this statement?
Sí.
Yes.
Okay. Do you think it varies or it's different than what you just testified to?
Pues que sí, es lo mismo.
It's the same thing.
Sí.
How many people did you say the man with the rifle hit in your statement?
Le pegó
He
a
hit
Omar,
Omar.
le
Mhm.
pegó al que no tenía la
He
pierna.
said he
lo
hit
tumbó,
the guy without a leg. He knocked him down.
y
And
no miré si le pegó a
I
mi
didn't
tío,
see if he
pero
hit my uncle or not,
porque se
because
fue todo rápido, pero él ya estaba
happened so
lleno de
fast
sangre.
that he was
No
all
sé si
full
le,
of blood.
no sé si le pegó él o le pegó el
I
otro.
don't know if he hit him or the other man hit him.
So he hit 2 people, according to what you said in your statement. Isn't that more accurate?
Cierto?
No, le pegó a Omar
No, he hit Omar
y le pegó al que no tiene la pierna.
and he hit the man without the leg.
Right.
Y a mí me apuntó con el arma y me dijo que me iba a matar si me metía.
And he pointed the gun at me and said, if I get involved, that he was gonna kill me, and then he chased me down.
Si te metes, te
He
tiro.
said, if you get involved, I'll shoot.
But Mr. Gomez, he didn't hit you, right?
Porque no me le puse enfrente.
No, because I didn't stand in front of him.
So he hit 2 people with the gun, according to what you put in your statements. Is that right?
Le pegó a 2 personas.
¿Sí?
Yes.
And one of those people
Y una de esas
you did not
personas-
identify by name. Is that right?
Por nombre.
Y luego lo puse en el-
Ajá.
One of those people you did not identify.
Usted no identificó.
Is that right?
¿Es correcto?
Sí.
Sí, yes.
So that leaves Omar.
So deja a Omar.
¿Mm?
Deja a Omar de las personas que le pegó.
A Omar le pegó, sí.
He hit Omar.
In the back of the head,
Atrás de la cabeza.
according to your
De lo que usted dijo.
statement.
Sí, acá, le
On
pegó
the back of the
en
head.
la cabeza.
Okay. Did Omar get hit in the back of the head with a machete?
Omar le pegaron atrás de la cabeza con un machete. No,
No,
no.
le pegó con el arma, yo lo vi.
He hit him with the gun. I saw.
Okay. I'll pass the witness.
Thank you, Ms. Brazo. Anything else, Mr. Coleman?
Just a couple questions, Your Honor. Mr. Gomez, regardless of who got hit or how many people got hit, this person pointed that firearm at everyone who was there, correct?
Sí.
Yes.
And when he pointed that firearm at you and everyone there, did it make you afraid of your safety and their safety as well?
Yes.
No further questions. Judge.
Thank you, Mr. Coleman. Anything else, Ms. Brazo?
No, Your Honor.
Any objection to this witness being excused?
No, Your
No, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir. And you'll be excused. Keep in mind the instructions that I gave you earlier.
Sí.
You're free to go. Thank you.